Peace, family. Peace. Family, I have a quick and important public service announcement. This Saturday, the 16th of November, if you want to be on camera with Sarah Garvey and have the chance to ask me some questions, maybe stuff that you want my opinion on, maybe things that you've always wanted to know about me, always things you wanted to ask me, etc., etc. You have the chance this Saturday, if you want to, be on camera with Sarah Garvey and ask me some questions. If you're in London, we will be filming in the South London area. It will be filmed by the amazing Adoink Vision. Anyone who wants to be on camera, ask me some questions. You know, this is your chance. This is your chance to get inside the mind of Sarah Garvey. You know, ask me what you want to ask me. What time, Siobhan? It's going to be at 2 p.m. in South London. Okay. The venue will be disclosed if and when people confirm. But yeah, if you want to come down and you want to ask some questions, you don't mind being on camera, spruce yourself up, you know what I mean? Get your hair cut, get your hair did, get your nails done, you know, put on your best face. And if you want to come down and ask me some questions at a secured location, then feel free, but let me know. Hit me up in the inbox. You know, we will exchange numerals, and then yeah, we can set it up. I know it's a little bit short notice, but it's up to you, you know. And the thing is, everyone's welcome: man, woman, black, white, religious, non-religious. If you're religious, you can get to ask me a question. If you're a Muslim, you might want to ask me a question, or 3 questions. I think you get to ask 3 questions, and yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you guys. So I'm just putting out the call, you know, letting people know that that's what's going on this Saturday at 2 p.m. That's in 2 days' time. That is Saturday the 16th of November. If you want to get on the panel face-to-face with Sarah Garvey, you know what I'm saying, and ask me some questions, this is your chance. Quoting Missy Elliott. What do you mean? What Missy Elliott did I quote? It's yours. That's funny. Oh gosh. So yeah, if you want to get down and ask me some questions in South London on this Saturday, 16th of November, let me know. Hit me up. Who's down for it? Let me know. Let me know who's down. We've got a few people already. We've got a few people lined up already. But you know, the more the merrier. The more the merrier. You know, it's and I'm not gonna know your questions, so it's gonna be real, you know, freestyle. You know, it's gonna be a real freestyle type conversation. So if you're trying to, you can try and catch me off guard if you like, you know, because I don't know the answer to the question you're gonna ask. So it's gonna be like, you know, off the cuff. So I'm just gonna have to think quickly on my feet and give you an answer. It's up to you. It is really up to you. So that's it. That's the call being put out. Holler me in the DMs. If you're on my Twitter, if you're on my Instagram, if you're on my Facebook, you can hit me up there as well. What else do I need to get out? What else do I need to get out? That's about it. That is about it. Saturday the 16th of November, 2 p.m, South London. If you're down, if you want to ask me some questions, let me know. Hit me up. Now you can all get back to work. Okay. WWG1G says, oi, oi. Oi, oi. It's interesting. I'm sure some people want to ask me some questions. I'm sure some people that don't like me want to ask me some questions, but, you know, I feel like they'll be a little bit too camera shy. Do you know what I mean? To get on camera and ask. They might fold under the pressure. You know, it's not easy being on camera, you know, guys. It's not easy. Especially when you got the lights on and it's camera action time. It's not easy, you know. People can say a lot on the internet, a lot when you're typing behind a keyboard, when you got a camera in your face, and everyone says, all right, then cool, go ahead. What did you want to say? It'll be a nervousness. Do you know what I mean? Nervousness. So yeah, let me know, family. Let me know. Everyone's joining in now. Watch it back, rewatch it back. Let me know. What are you guys saying? I wouldn't mind talking to you, bruv, says Kane Benjamin. It's fine. Holler me up in the inbox. Hit me up. And let me know. Get Owen Jones on. I've got a few people coming up, as a matter of fact. I've got a few people lined up for this year. And next year should start with a bang. So you're going to have to watch this space, guys. We got some stuff. Do a social experiment. Come to Manchester. Nah, can't do that. Well, I could do, but I don't know. At some point. It all depends. Mr. Lee, how you doing, bro? Yeah. For those who have just joined, for those who don't know, if you are willing to be on camera with myself this Saturday, 2 p.m, South London, to ask me some questions, anything that you want to ask me, anything that you've been thinking about to get my opinion on, stuff that may be personal. Let's make it too personal. Yeah, this Saturday, if you're free, let me know. Come on down. Let's do the damn thing. Let's do the damn thing. I said we've got a couple of people already ready to ask questions, and it should be interesting. But we want some red herrings in there, you know. We want some wild cards in there. So I've always said a Muslim would be good, because I'm sure Muslim people will have a lot of questions to ask me. So yeah, if you're a Muslim and you're not, what's going on Saturday? Ultra Funky, what is going on Saturday is, if you want to ask me any questions and be on camera with me, shot by the lovely Adoink Vision, I'm putting out the call if you want to come and ask me some questions. There's a new segment that I'm going to be filming, and we need some audience participation. So if you want to come down and you want to ask me some questions, then let me know. Hit me up in the inbox here, or on any of my social medias, on Twitter or on Instagram or on Facebook. Let me know. Take your gloves just in case you get offered. Nah, I'm all right. Don't worry about that. We got protection. You know what I mean? We got protection. But yeah, it's total. We need the audience involved in this one. Titans TV. Oh, man. Callum's in the building. Yeah, Callum, we're just letting them know about the audience participation joint. Ultra Funky. If you're down, Ultra Funky, are you in London, Ultra Funky? You want to ask some questions? You know, you got some things you want to hear from me. You know, you want to get my opinion on something. So yeah, let me know. I'm just seeing what you guys are saying now in the chat. Callum showed up. Callum, man, you're getting love out here, bro. You're getting enough love out here. Interview Akala. Says the. That's a good one. That'll be a good one. En route, you know. I'm not picking you up nowhere, Ultra Funky. You better learn to drive, or you better, you know, take the tube. What's that? Huey Freeman gang is finished and started something new called Grinders. What's your thoughts on that? I don't care. It's got nothing to do with me. Never been affiliated with gang, never been a part of gang. It's their thing. They can do what the hell they want. I'm over here doing my thing. Take it to Speaker's Corner. I'm done. You guys, I'm done with the corner, guys. Like, seriously, like, have you not seen the corner already? Are you related to Marcus Garvey? In spirit, I am James Jermaine. I am related to Marcus Garvey in spirit. Savon Airy says it's dead. Yeah, Speaker's Corner's dead, man. Like, it's just dead. You know, you lot know it's religious Groundhog Day down there now. You know it's just the same shit's being said, the same arguments are being done over and over again. You lot know that. You know, I'm gonna think it doesn't have to be long and meaningful, ultra funky. You can ask anything, man. You need to speak more on Clan Sarah. Lady Divine, in the new year. Don't worry about that. In the new year, my strategist, Marcus Lovelace, who is my co-host on The Black Opinion, has been very busy. We have been very busy, so don't worry about that. We've been very busy. When you don't see me, I'm working. I actually put out a meme, and I totally believe this. It says, what you do when people aren't watching determines success. You know, a lot of people seem to think that, you know, you can film everything and be successful. No, no one saw, or no one generally sees people putting in training, you know, to be the footballer that they are, or to be the presenter that they are, or to be the actor that they are. The things you do when people aren't watching determine your success. So when people aren't watching, what are you doing? That's the question. What are you doing when people aren't watching? So when people aren't watching, and when I'm not on here, when I'm not on my social media, I'm doing shit, you know? And I'll come back with something and you'll see exactly what I was doing when you weren't watching. So it's like that. What do you think about the state of black and what black is to you, culture, ethnicity, mix of both? It's good you asked that question, Marvelous0071. You can go on to The Black Opinion on this channel. The playlist is there, is right there. And you will see an episode called What Does It Mean to Be Black? Watch it and you will see. Cards played close to the chest, Lady Divine. Always, always. That's a great ethos, says Miss Q. It's true. What you do when people aren't watching will determine your success. You know, and that's the thing. People always think that you can be out in the public eye and no one sees the hours that people do of the grind that people are doing. No one sees the meetings that people are holding. You know, you only see the success and you're like, oh my God, I wish I can do that. And you're like, yeah, only if you're willing to put in the hours when no one's working. If you're willing to dedicate yourself to doing stuff when no one's looking, then yeah, you can be as successful as X person, whoever that person is. But don't think it just comes overnight. It doesn't. It really does not. You know, it really doesn't. People think, you know, I started my production company with a Doink Vision now, and people think, oh, look at Sarah. Like I got to talk of, oh, Illuminati, paid by Zionists, all this kind of stuff, you know? And I'm just like, you're basically telling me, because what you're basically telling me is I'm not smart enough and I'm not a grinder enough and I don't have the go-get attitude enough to do it on my own with a team that I put around me, with a clan that I support and supports me to do the stuff that I need to do. I've got to be paid by some Zionists or, you know, sold my soul to the devil or some kind of shit. And I'm just like, you've given that, you belittle me with that shit, if I'm totally honest. You belittle me with that shit because I know the shit that I've had to do to get this stuff off the ground, to get my channel going, to start my production company, to get the visuals the way they are. Doink Vision's doing what he's doing. He's putting the grind. You don't see him editing, and it's just weird. It's like, come on, like seriously, just allow me to be who I am without the conspiracy theories. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Like you guys don't see the grind. Do you have plans to debate on mainstream TV? No, I don't have plans to debate on mainstream TV. If it came up, then I would. I don't mind. It have to be a good opponent though. It would have to be a good opponent. It's not going to debate anybody. Sup, Sarah. Listen, and anyway, as I said, anyone that wants to be on camera with me this Saturday at 2 p.m, let me know, please. You get to ask me some questions. You know, you get to come down to the venue. We'll mic you up, you know. You get to ask me some questions if you like. Ask me anything, you know, down there. It will be filmed, edited, produced by yours truly and Adoink Vision. I'd like to see you go against David Lammy. Oh, on what subject though? On what subject, speaking with David Lammy? I mean, I personally think the BBC wouldn't have me on. Personally, I don't think the BBC would have me on their channel. I don't fit the narrative that the BBC would want to portray on their channel. I don't think I do. I think the BBC get very uncouth black people on that fit their agenda, that talk, they get very victimhood mentality black people on, in my personal opinion. You know, remember, you know, and so sorry, I was going to say something, but nah, let me know. Yeah, so I don't think I fit the BBC's narrative of what it is to be black. You know what I mean? They get people that speak a certain way and say certain things. You know, I'm not going to go there and say, oh, yeah, knife crime. Yeah, help us. Like, I'm just not that guy, you know? Look at the lads. I'm just not that guy. So when I will tell people to do for themselves, and don't expect anyone else to do for you that which you can do yourself. Don't trust anyone to do for you that which you should be doing for yourself, because generally no one has an obligation to do anything for you. You know, no one's obligated to give you shit in this world, to tell the truth. And it is what it is. It might be harsh, but it is what it is, you know? Like, no one's obligated to give you shit. You're gonna have to get your own. You know, you're gonna have to do it yourself. You know, like, it just is what it is. You say, love to, mate, and too busy. When you having a sit down with Tommy Robinson again? I don't know. If the opportunity presents itself for the right reasons, I don't mind sitting down with Tom Robinson again. Okay. Yeah, so again, this Saturday, 2 p.m. If you're down for asking me some questions on camera, let me know. Hit me up in the inbox on here, on my Twitter, on my Instagram, or on my Facebook. Let me know. Jesse Lee Patterson. I'd like to sit down and talk with Jesse Lee Patterson as well, free mind. Jesse Lee Patterson, definitely an interesting character to me. TR News, how you doing? Work out your own salvation in fear and trembling, yeah. Work out your own salvation. Yeah, you can only save yourself, man. No one is entitled to save you. I'm telling you. So I don't think black people are used to being told to save themselves. Generally, I think they're used to being told that, oh, we are owed something and so we should ask for it. And I'm like, bro, like, I hear you. Like I said to people so many times, do I think black people deserve reparations? Yeah. Other people got reparations for the shit that was done to them. But do I think you're going to get it? No, I don't. I'm just being realistic. It's capitalism. Capitalism isn't necessarily about the moral argument. Capitalism is generally about the monetary argument, yeah? And it doesn't make good financial sense if you understand the nations that you're asking for money. It doesn't make good financial sense for them to cripple their economy to the tune of $17 trillion. Just doesn't make sense to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm willing to be proven wrong. I've told people that I'm willing to. If they said tomorrow, yeah, so reparations for black people, like, oh shit, okay, I was wrong. But I don't think it's gonna happen. That's just my own personal view. on the whole reparations argument. Be your own God, define your own outcome, said Lady Divine. Exactly. Exactly. Don't wait for people to give you something. Go and get yours. That is the base. And that's capitalism as well. Like, that is the world in which we live. Like, if we do understand the world in which we live, we will know that it's a world, rightly or wrongly. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying it is what it is. It's about going to get the shit that you need to go and get. That is it. That's the world in which we live. You know? Listen, John McDermott, morality, my morality may not be compatible with someone else's morality. Do you understand? So morality generally becomes subjective. You know what I mean? It becomes based on the society, what moral is. You know what I mean? So it's like, I hear you, and morals, I have my own set of morals and my own set of principles. You know what I mean? But I'm of the understanding that just because I hold these morals and principles to be my own standard, the person that I'm going to interact with generally might not have the same moral standard as me. And I need to understand that. So I can't get disappointed when somebody does X and I'm like, oh my God, he done X. I'm like, Sarah, he doesn't have the same moral compass as you. Okay, so it is what it is. We need to work with the world in which we're living in. Do you know what I mean? I could think about a utopia as to how I want the world to be, and then I will miss how the world actually is. And I'm not about to miss the way the world actually is, because I've got to plug in. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't just log out and act like, yeah, it should be like this. Should be, could be, would be. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean anything, really. Shoulda, coulda, woulda doesn't mean anything. Like, we have to deal with the world in which we're living in. Okay? So you're either going to be with it or you ain't. Is it the ideal? I don't think it's an ideal world. And I don't believe anyone does think it's an ideal world, really. You know, there's still poverty, there's still famine. You know what I mean? There's still, you know, large amounts of money for certain people and not enough money for certain people. Do you know what I mean? I think people generally do not think we're living in an ideal world. But it is the world, you know? Until you're in a position to change that, boy. 17 trillion, says M. Don. Yeah, 17 trillion is what they estimated. Is what they estimated the reparations to be. Do you think that country that was colonized should get reparation? Yeah, I think if you broke a country, I said this is a moral argument though. This is what I'm trying to say. I know not everybody's morals are the same as mine. I feel like if I run up in somebody's house, broke the door down, kicked them down, killed their family, moved my family in, my family, you know, gained wealth from the house, and that family became one of the biggest families in the world, morally, you might look at the people, and the people's family who you moved out have become some of the poorest in the world. If you're moral, you might look at that family and say, oh my God, you're only like that because my great-great-grandfather did that to your family. That is so fucked up. As a matter of fact, come, let's help you. That's a moral argument. It's not a capitalist argument. So do I believe morally reparations should be owed? Yeah, morally. Is it going to happen? Probably not, because we're not living in a morally just world. So I'm not about to hang on the morals. I'm not about to hang on the moral argument and just be all about morals and morals and morals. I've got to think about the world I actually exist in. Does that apply to Palestine? Free mind. Yeah, it applies to everything. It applies to everything. I don't know the ins and outs of Palestine. I really don't know the ins and outs of Palestine. How far back do you go to Street Soldier? I think you can go as far back as to ask yourself this question: is what happened really, 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 really far back, however that is, still affecting the people, the economy, the way in which people are today? That's how far you should. If it's not affecting how it is today, then I guess it's not relevant. But if it's relevant as to people, how people are affected today, then yeah, that's just my argument. But it's like I said, it's a moral argument, and I'm not hanging on the moral argument because I understand that my morals ain't the same as other people's morals, bro. You know, it is what it is. Like, I'm still out there. I'm not doing the whole victimhood thing like, oh my God, you owe me this, you owe me that, I need this, I need that. Nah, that's not Sarah Garvey, man. I'm just not going to be that guy that just starts complaining about that shit all the time. It's just not me. I said, let's make money. How was I say? I'm done. I said, let's talk money a couple days ago and a man's channel, and now 70 trillion has been brought to my attention. Okay. No one need fame unless they, yeah. Like I said, if anybody wants to ask me some questions this Saturday on camera, holler me, hit me up in the inbox here, on my Twitter, on my Facebook, on my Instagram. We need audience participation this Saturday. We've got a fair few people already. We need some more. If you want to ask Sarah Garvey some questions, mastermind that is a joint vision. I'm going to be there, bruv. Moheen Khan. If you want to, I don't mind Muslims, Christians, men, women, black, white. I don't care who it is. If you want to ask me some questions, where is it this Saturday? I will let you know if you inbox me. I will send you the location. I would have to speak to you first, see if you're really serious about what you're doing or you're a troll. And then, yeah, we can get it popping. We can get it moving. I've got a question, M. Don. Okay, cool. Well, hit me up in the inbox, man. The people that got reparations, who and where they go to retrieve it, M. Don. Well, Jewish people got reparations. The Japanese got reparations from the Americans. Jewish got reparations from the Germans. US, I guess. The people that have already got reparations. What time's it starting on Saturday? 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Saturday. If you're down, let me know. Inbox me. Hit me up on all the social medias. Twitter, Instagram. Right here. What's my other social media? Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah, that too. Where in the UK? In South London. It's going to be in South London. Hammerman for a plus got you on Facebook. All right, Hammerman, if you want to come down, let me know. Holler me on the Facebook. Inbox me on the Facebook, man. You know, let's see if people are really about, if they really want to get some answers, they can come to me face to face and let me know. You know? Let me know. That's when you kind of realize as well that some trolls just are like this. You know? How come everyone believes the reason for war is God, yet it's about power and control? See, I don't believe people worship God, you know. I was talking about this today. I believe people worship principles. And sometimes people don't know they worship a principle. The principles of greed, the principles of love, the principles of hate, the principle of revenge. All these principles, I believe you can tell the type of God a person worships by the outcome of their life, I believe. That's what I seriously believe. No, it's not in someone's front room. It's at a venue. But yeah, I don't believe people worship gods. Do you know what I mean? I believe people worship principles. And I said most people don't even know the principle that they're worshipping. They just find themselves in a situation. They'll be like, the reason why you're in situations is because you were worshipping that God, and that God served you, and you served that God very well. You know, some people worship the principle of revenge. Some people worship the principle of anger. Some people worship the principle of love. You know, that's what they get back. I don't believe it's just, oh, it's God. Nah. So God's like, God is some kind of Fasusi Fasasi. It doesn't exist. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's something that can't be, it's not tangible. What's tangible are people's principles. And that's what people are generally worshipping. I had the same conversation today. Moheen Khan. Yeah, you can believe that. You can believe that if you want, but I don't believe that. For instance, you know, some people worship the God of greed. They don't know it, but they live in a mansion. They don't need all them rooms. They have a lot of money and they want to get more and more and more and more. Who's their God? They might go to church and they might donate to church, but that's not their God. Their God is greed. It shows in their life that their God is greed. And they serve their God well and their God returned them. You know? So, yeah, I believe people worship principles. I don't believe people actually worship gods. I don't believe there's a devil either, Moheen Khan. I think that's too simplistic to just call something the devil or call something evil or call something good. Principles exist. Everyone knows the principle of greed. You know, if there are two things and there are two people and you take both of them and leave somebody with nothing, you've just been greedy. Everyone knows what greed is. That's your God. You just worship the God of greed and it served you well. And there you go. You've got the two things that you wanted and you know the other person's got nothing. Yes, your God is greed. Don't talk to me about no Allah, no Jesus, no Yahweh. We know who your God is, you know. We must die to the flesh. I don't know what that means, John McDermott. Your God is your principle. Yes, 100, but then that's an opinion of mine. Yes, God, your God is your principle. God is weed. Fair enough. Fair enough. If your God is weed, then you want to be what? High. You want to be, what's the principle? What's the principle of constantly getting high? You want your escapism could be your God. That's your God. Escapism, that's your God. You worship the God of escapism. Yes, I'm a Muslim, but I'm a true Rasta girl at heart. That's what made me believe weed is mine too. Okay. Relaxation. Relaxation could be your God. Escapism could be your God. It's all principles, and people understand these energies and these principles. That's what I said. I don't believe in no Allah, no, you know, no Yahweh and that. To me, it's bullshit. And everyone knows that I think it's bullshit. It's bullshit. No one can't prove it, but what we can prove are the principles that I'm talking about. We can prove greed. We can see it. We can tangibly know what greed is. We know what love is. We know what hate is. Those are principles. Those are energies that people worship. Vengeance, you know? It's a principle. But here I am ranting for 32 minutes and only came on to tell people to come down this Saturday if they want to get on camera with Sarah Garvey and ask me some questions. Jay Boogie, if you want to ask me some questions this Saturday and you're in South London, bro, let me know. Hit me up. If you want to be on camera with Sarah Garvey, man. Seems the NHS is going down because Tony Blair and mass immigration. The numbers are undeniable. Okay. We should all worship one another. Could you imagine if we done that? World would be a much better place, right? World would be a much better place if we worship one another, mate. I tell you that much. Which is my essential principle, which is my essential system. Pantheism, that everything is connected and interconnected with everything else. And so everything is everything. So it's all energy, you know? So that is essentially that's my system. My system doesn't separate itself. There's no, oh my God, there's a God and then there's people. No. It's all one and the same. Energy is everything, man. And suddenly your connection was out. Yeah, it's all one and the same to me. Bobby Feet says, good system. Thank you. It's pantheism. Makes sense to me. Do you know what I mean? It makes sense to me. There is no, oh my God, these people are the non-believers. These people are the pagans. These people are the people that are going to burn in hell. No. I ain't got time for that. And who else would create a system like that but a human being? Do you know what I mean? Like, only human beings create systems like that. People are going to try and tell me that and try and tell you, convince you that's divine. Really? All that separation. These people are there. These people are there. These people are good. These people are bad. That's divine. That's divinity. Nah, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I know human beings do that. Human beings separate all the time. You're this, you're black, you're white, you're this, you're Labour, you're Conservative, you're Republican, you're Democrat. They separate all the time and demonize people all the time based on the separation that they created. You're telling me now that God created all the separation, but God is love or some shit. Don't bullshit me. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't bullshit a bullshitter, bro. So it is what it is. But like again, this Saturday, like I said again, this Saturday, please hit me up in my inbox. Okay, please hit me up in my inbox. If you want to be on camera with me. Oh my God, Tanky Wave. That's what I'm trying to say. Tanky Wave. Do you know what? You can ask me that question. Tanky Wave. If you've got the balls to ask me that question, yeah, on camera, this Saturday at 2 p.m, come and ask me that question. Because other than that, you're just a troll on the screen that likes to tap his fingers away. Do you get what I'm saying? Other than that, you just like to talk shit. Do you know what I mean? Just come and ask that question. I got no problem with you showing your face, but have you got a problem with showing your face? Have you got a problem with being on camera and saying exactly that stuff? Yeah, I don't even mind. This is the thing. I don't mind you saying it. Just come and say it to my face. Come on camera and ask me that question. Let's see if you got the balls. You probably ain't, because you pussy. I smell pussy on you, man. But you pussy. Let's see. It was going so well. So, I know the trolls always get in here, don't they? The trolls always get in here. Kojo, how you doing? Kojo, do you want to be on camera with me? Kojo, how you doing? This Saturday, 2 p.m. If you're in the London area, come down, inbox me. You can ask me 3 questions on camera. Be filmed by a Doink Vision. Let's get it popping. It's up. You can ask me anything you want. Anything you want. But for now, folks, I'm going to roll out because it's work time. I've been slacking off enough for what, 36 minutes, 37 minutes now I've been slacking off. So you enjoy the rest of your day and put the word out. Put the word out. You know, let people know. Like I said, hit me up in the inbox. Peace, family. Peace.